Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with some more Kirby's Epic Yarn. I don't know what that squeal was, and I'm not going to acknowledge it. This is Kirby's Epic Yarn, I'm Tessellating Hexagons, this is Kirby's Epic Yarn, and this is Yin-Yarn in Kirby's Epic Yarn, and I'm Tessellating Hexagons. Have I got the message across yet? Also, in doing a bit of digging around in the background of this game, I could be mistaken, but I think in the American version, the one-player, two-player options in that menu scream it to you in capital letters. And in the UK version, it is, or European version, it is in lowercase, and with, well, camel case. Whereas in America, it's like, one player, two player, extreme! Speaking of extreme, is this just the first boss again? Because Yin-Yarn, I expected better with your McDonald's toes down there. Double McDonald's, double silver McDonald's. So if I'm remembering rightly, you're going to give me a blowjob. Literally with wind, and then I can just do that to you, and then you can just go toot toot. Yeah, blow me away, thank you. Oh, Kirby, that was cute. Fine, I shall hit you again. What? No beads? You cheapskate. I'm offended. Are you just going to... Do you want me to just dodge these then? Are you telling me that I'm wasting my time trying to get bead? Of course, you're tired. Well, I shall whip you, and then you shall... cease, apparently, just cease existing as a general whole complete Yin-Yarn, you fuck. Oh no, we are in the background. Ah, oh. Okay. How make get? How make go? Send help. You're knitting platforms. As one does, I suppose. No. Oh, that was a window. I had a feeling. I thought I was going to be completely wrong, and then I wasn't. Oh, that's a line. Please don't touch me with your line. This isn't Latvia. It's a blue line. It's water. Of course, it's water. Do I have another throwback to a previous boss by any chance? Squashini? No, it's... What was this one called again? Couch potato squid? Couch potato squid. Whatever. That's what we shall call it. Shiggy diggy sauce. Because that's a logical thing to say in the face of a squoctopus. Squid octopus. Octopus without the squid hat. Oh no, we're being backgrounded again. Well, I can't say I appreciate. Oh no, those are... Tell me, Yin-Yarn, where we draw the line. Well, fine. I missed the window of opportunity. I shall just... knee. Wow. I don't know why. I got shoot slightly upwards. I was just... Okay, that's not good. How did that hit him? Away with you. Honestly, that was just a moment. Kirby, I double... No! You cost me bead! I pressed it to double. No. Less of you. Oh, you can get... I panicked. I can't believe that worked. Oh, those are some friends. See, Kirby, I didn't double tap that time. Come here, Frosty Frosty friend. Frosty LaRue, Busty Saint Ice. Let me whip him. God, so rude. Oh, and that just auto-collects everything. Well, I mean, I'm happy for you. But the needle's still there, and I only have a silver rank, and I think I did that fairly decently, so... You're not going to fake me out, game. You're about to pull a poo with those needles there. Pull a poo! You know, where you shove a hand... Okay, not finishing that thought. But I was right. I do like how one needle has one horn and the other has two. I just complimented your design and you're still fighting me. How dare you? Oh no, it's King Bobomb from Mario 64. Psych, it's just Yin-Yarn, except now he's a ball. I remember this though. I remember the plot twist. Meta Knight still exists and now we get a face. Which means it can be only time for one thing. Moonbase reprise, which I'm sure is going to end well. Yes, unless I'm quite mistaken, this is just Spam Missiles the boss. Which is fine, it wouldn't be the first time I've had such a fight. He's firing upwards. That's not a fun time. I shall just invade your personal space, good sir, and you shall punch me accordingly. That's fair enough. But can I just get my stars back? Thank you. No. Okay. I would sort of like to... I'm tilting, the tilt controls are not obeying my tilt. And I'm just throwing beads everywhere. Well, can I at least have enough for the patch? It looks like a baseball bat, and we have a watermelon to deal with, so I know that can only mean one thing. Give me bead, and I shall give you death in exchange. More bead. More bead. More bead still. Ooh, just barely. Just barely. I was very worried for a second there. I thought maybe because I'd lost a whole load of beads to the right-hand side of the screen, which is completely inaccessible during that boss, that I might not be able to get the bat, but we just barely got the bat patch, assuming that is what that is. I mean, I don't see what else it could be, but hey. Away with you, knitting needles of foof. Go and make poo elsewhere. Ha! Why is Patchline in the sky, by the way? It's supposed to be this other dimension. This isn't Sonic CD. Go away, tiny planet. Stay inside your sock. Who do you think you are? Honestly. Do we have story now? Do we have a conclusion to our tale? The end of our yarn, as it were.
With Yin-Yarn's spell broken, Dreamland returned to its normal state of peace and quiet. Well, I guess this is goodbye, Fluff said. It made Kirby sad to see his new friend leave. Buck up, Kirby. As long as you have this magic sock, you can visit me anytime. Until then, Fluff said as he returned to Patchland. And that's the story of how Kirby and Prince Fluff defeated Yin-Yarn the Sorcerer and restored peace to Dreamland.
And then Kirby proceeded to lose the sock in the wash. The end. Also very scopophobia-inducing planets in the background there. Not that that bothers me, but some people it may do. And that's Kirby's Epic Yarn, except Dreamland hasn't been returned to normal because you can just go back and replay those levels as much as you like, and we got a patch indicating that there are more bonus levels, so that's the end of the story, but it's not the end of the story, you know? But we do have credits, so fair enough, I shall give my thoughts on this project as a project. This game is so cute! I did intend to Let's Play it eventually, and it's just when I started this series, I didn't know what game I wanted to Let's Play, and someone on a Discord server that I sort of frequent occasionally said, hey, do a Kirby game, and I'm like, hang on a minute, yeah, I wanted to do Kirby's Epic Yarn, and so here I am. And the best bit is, when I started this project, I'd completely forgotten how the levels were structured, like, you know, how do the beads work? It can't be that hard, surely. And yet here we are, with only mostly gold medals. And final boss, bit of a letdown, but like, this isn't meant to be a particularly difficult game, you know, it's Peggy 3. Well, I mean, a lot of games are Peggy 3, but, you know, it's not supposed to be too difficult, it's supposed to be accessible for a lot of people. There is a co-op mode. I may be showing that off in a couple of weeks' time when I have a person with me who could do that. But yes, this game is adorable. The final boss, like I said, just spam the button and you should just barely be okay, just as long as you don't lose too many of your beads. King DDD is adorable. Dare I say daddy as fuck? No, I don't. I've ruined everything. Now, I will have to double check. Is Paul Vaughn the English voice or the American voice? I will put on screen. I do such background checks in editing. And that's why I love me for these videos, because I make more work for myself. But, the differences between this game in the European release and the American release are sort of semi-fascinating, because the UK release was actually translated into UK English, which Nintendo never does that, so bloody good job there. And then there are some minor things, you know, we have a different narrator, you know, we have the ground feels like trousers, not pants, honestly. You know, we have one player and two player in camel case rather than one player, two player, uppercase, which reminds me that coat hanger is just an uppercase question mark, and you can fight me over this. I think those are the only main differences. There may be smaller things, like I don't know if any levels have different names off the top of my head. Really, if you care that much, you can just compare this side by side with Chugga Conroy's Let's Play from a couple of years ago, which I remember when that was new. But, yes, I take pride in having covered the British version of this game. Bearing in mind, I was playing Spyro 2 Gateway to Glimmer alongside this, and apart from the first 5 minutes of the first episode, I had to play the American version of that because I didn't want to damage my disc. And Satoru Iwata, continue to rest in peace, my good sir. Anyway, it's a pretty background. It looked like it's sort of painted on like a cobblestone wall or something. Well, not cobblestone, not pebble dash, but like, you know, the kind where it's sort of plastery, but it has those little nipples all over it, or nubs. HAL Laboratory with your sausage dog and your eggs. Dog eggs, isn't that just a euphemism for dog shit? Well, whatever, HAL Laboratory, good for you. And wait, HAL, I remember HAL got their name from like something else. I don't remember what they're like, was it? Oh, it's one letter back from IBM. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway. Kirby, don't eat the sock for fuck's sake.
The next day, Kirby fell asleep in some shade. He dozed happily with wonderful dreams and held the reminder of a dear friend, even though it smelled a bit.
That's a horrifying thought. If you were to... Oh my goodness! Oh, that actually hurt my throat to go that high, but Leon is so precious! Ah! But, squeeing aside, if you were to put the Dreamland Patchland sock into a washing machine, would that just flood Patchland? These are questions that the Mythbusters of gaming must answer. You want to give me anything else, Gabe? I completed... Oh, these are the bell things that we completed. And there are more things. Oh god, there's so much stuff. So that's about half an episode. I don't know what to do for the rest of this episode. We're back on the title screen. Well, you can see what I've been doing with the save files. Yeah, I got a crown. I've been keeping backups of the past 2 episodes or 2 recording sessions, as the case may be. So, we shall return to Dreamland, or Patchland. We have 84%. There's still more to be done. We still have a patch to expendulate. I am expendulating hexagons. Baseball bat, smash that watermelon. Part of me thinks I should do these bonus episodes, bonus levels in this episode. Part of me's thinking maybe not. Oh, that's a bit underwhelming. And that's physics. That is absolutely physics right there. Oh, it's floating in the water. Yes, it is physics. Never mind. Perspective. Clever. Meta-melon isle. Okay. I have vague memories of that being absolute arse, and I will save those for their own bonus episode, I think. So for the time being... I'll go back to Quilty Square and see what the haps are, my diggy fresh friendos. Because we did complete some stuff, as Wool person, whose name I totally remember, informed us. Ah, had a moment there. I didn't realise I was bouncing on a cloud. I thought, why is Kirby going back to the left? Is there a cutscene that I triggered that I forgot about? But let's see what the haps are in Patch Plaza. So, cast is 100%. Furniture still only 68. Fabric 26, I've not been buying these, but I will go back for them. 96, those are medals, I believe, which we've got most of! Discs 96, which we have 2 bonus levels to go, and movies, because you unlock those by playing the game, so we've got the edges done with. Working through the fringes, so... And that's slightly disappointing. But look at all those things that we nearly have all of. So, tunes... medals, we're so close. If you were to regard this simply, look at all these goals that we have. There's fucking Frigid Fjords and Moonbase, which I will go back for in their own episode, and there's Metamel Isle and something else. So we're doing well so far with that, funnily enough. Fabric, which we can just buy more of. I think that's also doing side missions as well. Stuff. Just stuff. So these are all stuff we found from within levels. And, I'm looking at these thinking that those last 4 are in the last 2 levels that we've not been in yet. I don't really understand the order that they're listed, but whatever. Then there's all of these, which we can just buy from the man people. And some of these I would have thought you'd get from side missions as well. That might just be fabric. So... Oh yes, and there's the cast. We've seen every enemy in the game, every friend in the game. I would go through all of these, but... Hang on a minute. A hammer that's almost as big as his mouth. Snap, snap. I would go through all of these, but maybe in another bonus episode once we've 100%ed everything. But for the time being, I may just do a sped up montage of me buying a load of stuff, because there's stuff here, and I do want to get this 100%ed. And there's such cute things. Look at how much money we have. So I will meet you on the other side of this shopping spree. Enjoy whichever music I end up choosing for this. Oh my god, there's only one thing left. Did we literally just buy everything? Is that everything? Are you seeing things? There's nothing there. I noticed that there is nothing. I've noticed you're nothing. Is that truly everything you have? Wow, okay. I didn't think that would only use just half my money, so I guess I'll just do the same thing with the fabrics then. See you once again shortly. Oh, and we're down to the last fabric as well. We've bought everything. Huh. And that used even less money than the previous one, which actually kind of boggles my mind, but then again, the fabric did seem to be, on average, a lot cheaper, so I guess it makes sense. You see, look at that, we've already gone up to, like, 97% and 53%, and the rest are going to be hidden in the remaining levels that we've not done, and the character friend missions. And I would go and do some of those now, but really, I should finish those up in their own episode. I kind of don't want to go and do the remaining, like, non-gold medal levels. Oh, we could do that now as well. Oh! I didn't realise. I did wonder what that down arrow meant. You could go to Kirby's Flattened Patch Plus direct from this menu. I didn't even realise. Well, anyway. I didn't want to do this now, but, I mean, I've got time, so I guess I'm gonna have another crack at Frigid Fjords and Moonbase, and, you can see how well those go, and I'm sure I will pick more fitting music and people will berate me for not crediting them in the video. I'm sorry, I do my best. Anyway, see you in just a second. I mean, I didn't get the 3 or the 5 patch. I didn't even get a silver. How do you do this level? I mean, okay, I'm on a silver now, but somehow I don't think a 2 patch on the ending wheel is going to quite get me to the gold. What do? I'm at a genuine loss. That's mean. Don't be mean. I'll give it another go. Well, I got a natural silver this time. Didn't even rank on the scoreboard though, so I feel like that's not really gonna make any difference whatsoever. Well, I tried, okay? This level's unforgiving and I don't know why. Yeah. Well, I won the race this time, and I'm in silver territory. So winning the race should help a little bit, but once again I only got the 2 patch. Please, game, please, please have some semblance of mercy, pity, assistance. Please help, please. And also, please don't let me miss this. Come on, have mercy on my soul. Please be enough. Please. Please. Oh my god, really? But I came second? I will take it. Fine, it's been entirely too long and I've finally got the gold. This took me half an hour. Admittedly, that's including the credits and Yin-Yarn's. It took me like 4 attempts, okay? But finally! And after all that, I kind of want to take a break. So, in the next episode, we will take on the new levels in Dreamland and then we'll do this again, but with Moonbase, I guess. And then there'll be an episode after that with the bonus missions and maybe a little bit of the co-op, depending on life. So for the time being, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode, I will meet you back in Dreamland. See you then.